I'll show you guys real quick why we don't like rugs. Why guys that refinish deck systems, why we don't like rugs. It's not that we don't like them. If you use them, we want you to rotate them a lot, right? It's okay if you put down, if you know, a wife or a housewife or somebody wants to put one down, that's okay, but you need to pick it up and rotate it very, very often, and I'll show you guys why. So it's been dry now for probably about 16 hours. We haven't had any rain or anything. Look, you see the moisture that it's holding? And that can become a problem long term, because what happens, again, and I always tell you guys about this, we talk about the same issues over and over again when it comes to decks and outdoor structures. There's moisture underneath of here that's trapped. It's accessing these fasteners. It gets into this hairline and gets all the way down to the shaft of this fastener. It corrodes this fastener, and then we have rot. It's just the wood reacts and we start to have rot and decay. Normally, if this wasn't here, this area would be like the rest of the deck system down here, dry, already dry and cleaned out. And this over time, all this extra moisture hanging out over time, without a doubt, can start to damage these. It also creates more expansion and contraction. It's just across the board not great, right? You start to pull that back and you start to see all the moisture that's holding out up underneath it there, when the rest of this deck system is completely dry, right? Now, show you that I'm not lying, there's your corrosion that's already starting on a stainless steel fastener. That's a stainless steel fastener where the head of it is actually starting to corrode. And if you can believe that, they tell you stainless steel don't corrode. Well, I'm here to tell you that it will. It will if it's constantly surrounded by moisture. It's a mineral, it's a metal that has a special treatment in it that keeps it from corroding. But if it's constantly surrounded by moisture, its properties will start to corrode, I assure you. Here's another one, a big giant one down here. We go to lift up, what do we have right away? We have moisture. And you can see how that's a bad deal, right? If you own a deck system, here's your corrosion. Corrosion that's starting to set in on the fasteners. And bad deal. We'll fix this here for them. There we go. Also furniture and stuff like that. You see the shade lines? The more stuff you put on the deck, the more shade you create, the more areas that you create that hold moisture and hold water and create cooler areas, the more corrosion and problems you'll have long term. I'm Anthony Ford with Kong Armor. See ya.